Welcome to another episode of Hidden Heritage, where we follow the breadcrumbs to discover more evidence of who were the only American Indians that inhabited the Americas, and that are still here to this day. Now, before we dive into the rabbit hole of truth, if you are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and turn on post notifications to be informed of our next upcoming episode. If you are already subscribed, welcome back to the channel, and thank you once again for your unwavering support. Please continue to like, comment, and share so more people can witness the truth. Let's dive in. Here we go. So, as you can see, let's start off with what our eyes tell us, okay? So, you see the complexion, right? The phenotype, the nose, as far as how broad it is, right? Look at the lips, okay? How thick and full they are, okay? So, we're going to scroll down, and we're going to break this down step by step. So, it says Lot 101, antique, primitive, folk art, painting of Native American. The only thing that is incorrect here, and we will prove it, is the Native American. And we will prove that this is not. This is an American Indian. Stay tuned. Antique, noun, a collectible object such as a piece of furniture or work of art that has a high value because of its age and quality, all right? And you can see the similar names for the antique word. Collect this item. Period piece, museum piece, antiquity, object of virtue, heirloom, treasure, right? Moving on. Also here, which word is similar to primitive, ancient? Which word is opposite of primitive? Modern, primitive, origin, first, primus, first of its kind. Okay? Again, down at the bottom left, original, not derivative. And then we're going to read the sentence at the bottom. Late Middle English in the sense original, not derivative from Old French primitive. Excuse me, from Latin primitivus. First of its kind, from primus, first. Nothing comes before first, okay? So, continue. Here is the best definition we can find that describes folk art, okay? Stop right here and read. Folk art definition. Folk art is defined as a classic, decorative, musical, or practical art of different cultures or regions. Folk art is usually unique to the people of a specific location and used as an expression of society. Folk art is steeped in grassroots history and often distinguished from the academic, self-conscious, or cosmopolitan forms of artistic expression. Folk art is the artistic expression of the various traditions and cultures around the world in simple terms. The people. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's scroll down so you can see the person again, all right, and what he looked like. Phenotype, full lips, broad nose, skin complexion, all right. Everything, the feathers and the hair. All that good stuff. So we're going to go back up slowly, so you can see why he is not a Native American. You see what it says right there. American Indian art, all right? That's how you would get to it. You go on a page home. Decorative art, American Indian art, painting, drawings, and sculptures. This is an American Indian. We even have more receipts of this. So, buckle in, all right? So, we're going to come back here and scroll down for more proof, and look. Okay, he still has the feathers around his waist as like a pouch or satchel or something like that. And then look at what is around his ankle. Those are shackles or chains or some form of bondage around. Looks like both of his ankles. And we only know one group of people in the world who were treated with shackles around their extremities, all right? One group of people in the Americas, or technically America-or-India, because this is Indian country. That's why you have the American Indian, okay? Last time we checked, The Asians or Mongolians, Siberians, whatever, were not in captivity like this, and it sure as heck did not look like this, all right? That's receipt number 2. We have the chains, we have the American Indian art, and we also got one more surprise. Let's check it out, okay? So, I wanted you to see this as is before I try to crop it and put it side by side. But when you come up here and flip the fear, the painting over, it is in cursive. And another reason why they don't want people to learn cursive anymore is because most of the writings and contracts were in cursive. And most people won't be able to read it as proof that this person is not a Native American. So, we're going to put it either side by side, top to bottom, whatever. Let's go. Real quick. Here's the description in normal font, all right? And here it is together. So, the top portion reads, "The Indian's name is said to be Squeakin' Charlie. He lived in the vicinity of Ukiah and had been in some kind of difficulty with the law, all right? And again, who is mainly have difficulty with the law based on what we know in the Americas, especially the USA. So, that's 3 different proofs that that is not a Native American, because it says Indian, okay? American Indian art as well. More American Indian art. As you can see, her phenotype, skin complexion, nose, full lips, everything. She's wearing feathers on her head, around her wrists, both wrists. More American Indian art. As you can see, it says Augusta Native Americans. However, the description doesn't say anything about a Native American. It says 2 nude Indian women, all right, in the 19th century. So, that's for 1899, okay? All right. So, here are the Indian women, too, okay? And you see what she looks like, because the other one is facing the other way, the other Indian woman. You see her hair, phenotype, lips, nose, everything. And you see there's a European next to her. So, they can't use it if she's where everybody was dark back then, you know. So, let's keep moving. A quick read, eugenics as Indian removal, socio-historical processes, and the deconstruction of American Indians in the Southeast. You can pause to read if you like, but we're only going to focus on the highlighted portion. It says many of the Southeast Indians were increasingly constrained by a society in the USA. Okay? That refused to recognize them as anything other than, last time we checked, Native Americans, the Mongols, Siberians, the Asians, were not referred to as black. There's only one group in the USA that were called, and today still called, black. There, okay? This is why genealogy is extremely important, because you will see and find your true identity of being an Indian, because we are an Indian country. There are only one group of people that were prisoners of war in Indian country. America is a true old world. Christopher Columbus and the Spanish conquerors called us Indians because the American landmass was once known as India. I have to agree with our Spanish Roman conquerors because they should know the name of the people that they took everything from. I'm just saying, also the old maps don't lie, and they are strong evidence as to the fact that the Americas was once called India, and is still called India. That makes sense, too, when you read the book. India once ruled the Americas. India is America. America is India. American Indians. Basically, we got to go to Germany, German website, in order to see a piece of the truth. Nymphenburg, right? The location in Germany. Indian with lighted box, lidded box. I don't know. Look at the price, because of its authenticity. A seller do not want to buy fake stuff. This is authentic. Now we're going to look at what it says and how this Indian looks. €620. It's not cheap. That's red. Porcelain with a diamond shield stamp and phone number 173 on the bottom. Polychrome depiction of a person of color, in traditional costume, on a relief base, leaning against a little box. Correct me in the comments, please. Leaning against a little box. Correct me in the comments, please. In basket decor, with floral car touches, old-fashioned. Otherwise good condition, Germany, 20th century. That's from 1999, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, again, Indian. Again, this is a rhetorical question. What was the identity of the people that they took everything from? What was their identity when we owned 100% of the land mass? All right, so let's see what the Indian looked like. And look how he's rocking the red, white, and blue. Okay, and again, see the skin complexion, phenotype, nose, lips, everything. Let's keep moving. All right, look at his hair as well. Can't forget that. Body type. All right, again, Indian, that is our correct identity. When our ancestors had 100% of the USA farmland, to be exact. Now, we only have 1% because of paper genocide. Correct your identity. And then, you can go to antique stores all over the world, and you would see, look at the feathers and the headdress for both of them. So you see the complexion, phenotype, nose, lips, okay, feathered kilt around their waist. Look at the shoes, the footwear. Look at the uniform, the armor. Again, what would the identity of the people who owned 99% to 100% of the USA farmland? Again, antique store. Again, look at the phenotype. Even has like a nose ring. It looks like the person on the left. The hair, lips, nose, complexion, phenotype, body type, what they're wearing on their feet, kilt around their waist, feathers. And that's like a thing that they're holding in their hands, like a tobacco thing. You can put tobacco. They store the tobacco in there, I believe. Look at the headdress. All right, here we go again. Indians, American Indian. Look at their headdress, phenotype, the hair, facial features, right? What they're wearing, the pearls, the feathers around their arms, their quiver of arrows, the feather kilt around their waist. Okay, all right. Check this one out. Look at her hair. Complexion, lips, phenotype, hoop earrings. And she's like holding like a lamp or something. But the canister she has her hands on is like a tobacco cylinder or something like that. Chilling in antique stores. This one is just chilling in the basement. Phenotype, facial features, complexion, the headdress, pearls around there for the one person around the neck, the gold bracelet around their arms, the feathered kilt bracelet around their ankles, well, just chilling in someone's basement. We couldn't get a clearer picture, but you can clearly see what they look like, what they're wearing from head to toe. As you can see as well here, phenotype, facial features, headdress, pearls around her wrists, feathers around her arms, jewelry, earrings, right? I can't mistake her for anyone else. Even her hair. And they just had this stuff, either selling it or just chilling. But again, our identity, correct identity, is tied to the landmass India, or Indian country. Technically, today, we are the American Indian. All right, check out this American Indian feathered headdress, the bow arrow, the feathers around his arm. Look at the jewelry around his neck, even on top of his head, like a band around his waist. The feathers, the kilt around his waist, the feathers around the ankles, the jewelry around his ankles as well. And as you can see, he is compared to other people that are not American Indians. So we cannot use everyone was dark like him back then. As you can see, there's a clear distinguished difference between him and them. No one would mistake them for him or him for them down there. So, And you see the attire he's wearing versus what they are wearing. Synonymous with an American Indian. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe. Comment your thoughts down below, and please turn on post notifications to be informed of our next upcoming episode. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. We'll see you guys on the next one. Much love and adoration, American Indians. Peace out.